What's going on YouTube? It's Xfinity13 here, back at it again with another YouTube video. And here we're going to be starting a new series. Here we have a New York Mets franchise mode, but with a twist. Now I'll show you what that twist is. So if you look here, these players here do not play on the real life Mets. Brandon Miles, Gary Palmer, Jared Wilson, Kevin Mitchell, Jake Adams, Big Cassidy Benfield, and, of course, let's see here. Of course, the centerpiece of this series, Tim Tebow. Alright, so here in this series, we're going to be following the lives of all 6 of these people, 7 if you include Tebow. We're going to be following them. You know, we're going to see how Brandon Miles does. We're going to see how Gary does and Jared. And we're going to try and make this New York Mets team the top team in this division. Now, if you look at this division, it's pretty packed. You know, you have the Phillies obviously signing Bryce Harper. They have a great team. And then you have us. We have a great team too now because of all of these players. The Nationals, you know, they don't have Bryce Harper. They have bullpen issues, but they are still the Nationals. They do still have that core together with Anthony Rendon. They still have Ryan Zimmerman. And they also have a couple young prodigies in Juan Soto and Victor Robes. And then obviously the Atlanta Braves. They have Ronald Acuna Jr. Enough said with that. Now, you may be wondering who Brandon Miles, Gary Palmer, Jared Wilson, Kevin Mitchell, Jake Adams, and Cassidy Benfield are. Well, these are my in real life friends. Now, I wanted to do this series just to have a little twist on it because, I mean, with YouTube, all you see is franchise modes. But they're the same thing. You don't see any difference in them. So I wanted to create these guys, and I wanted to just have fun with it. Now, if you see here, yes, these 3 are 99 overalls. I may adjust that. I may lower them down a little bit. But I did base it off of what I think they would be in real life. Hitting stats and fielding. So, like for example, this is me, and I wasn't the best player, but I gave myself some decent stats. And then, you know, here's Jake. Jake, I don't even think he's ever played baseball in real life, but he plays the show. Check him out on Twitch, twitch.tv/JakeandBa14. And then we also have here Cassidy Benfield, which is my girlfriend. Just wanted to throw her in there and just have a little fun with that. But, so we're going to be following this team, seeing how this team goes. We're going to have a couple storylines. We're not going to play every game. If we can look here at our calendar, we're not going to be playing every game. We're going to play the first game, of course, against the Nationals, at the Nationals, against Max Scherzer. And then we're probably not going to play the Miami series. I may play it, but I won't upload it. But we're definitely going to be playing the Atlanta series, the Philly series, probably again the next Philly series. We're probably going to be playing our division rivals a lot. Maybe a couple teams here and there that aren't division rivals. But I don't want to play all 162 games. That would be too long. But like for example, we probably would play against the Dodgers, right? We probably would play against, who's another team? Cleveland, or maybe even San Diego now that they have Manny Machado. So we're definitely going to be playing some games here. We're going to try and upload this series every single day. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm calling it the New York Mets with a twist. I think that's a little interesting. Like I said, I might lower these overalls because I don't want us to be too OP. But I am going to be playing on a very hard difficulty. I'll probably turn it all the way up to the highest. Let's see here. We'll turn it to Hall of Fame. Everything will be on Hall of Fame. That's fair, I think. Alright, so we are going to be playing on Hall of Fame. I don't think I'm going to sign any free agents. I mean, I could sign Craig, Dallas, AJ, Ryan Madsen, but I do want to keep it the core of the Mets plus my 7 guys. But here's the lineup. So we're going to have Gary Palmer batting 1. Now, Gary is a great athlete. He has great power, but he also has great speed and great fielding. So he is someone to really look out for. Now, Jared Wilson is someone that has pretty good fielding. He has great reaction, but he has great contact as well as great power versus lefties. Now, Brandon Miles is going to be probably the star of this team. Brandon Miles has 83 speed with 90 fielding, 88 reaction, but he also has 85 contact versus righties, 79 versus lefties, 88 power versus righties, and 93 power versus lefties with 84 vision. Now, he is probably going to be the best player on this team. He's going to probably be hitting the homers and, getting all those RBIs. He's our Bryce Harper. Now, here we have me. We have 86 arm strength, 74 contact versus righties, 78 versus lefties, 84 power versus righties, 80 versus lefties. So he can hold his own. He's not going to be the best player in the world. He's not going to be, Brandon Miles caliber, but he's going to be able to get the job done. Now here we have Jed Lowry, who is actually a current player on the Mets, and he's not bad either. I may look to upgrade him at some point. He looks like he's probably going to be the weakest part on this team as of right now. So we might have to look to upgrade him in the offseason or in the draft or something like that. Now here we have our designated hitter, Robinson Cano. I mean, everyone knows Robinson Cano. Enough said there. Now here we have Tim Tebow. Now Tebow is looking rough. If you look here, he's looking rough. He has 44 contact versus righties, 36 contact versus lefties, 54 power versus righties, and 42 power versus lefties. He only has 45 vision. He doesn't have that great fielding, and he doesn't have very good speed. But it's Tim Tebow. So maybe he can rise from the ashes. Maybe he can, prove everyone wrong that he belongs in the major leagues. Now here we have Jake Adams. Jake Adams is our catcher, and he has 92 arm strength, 69 fielding. He has 73 contact versus righties, 64 versus lefties, 45 power versus righties, and 49 power versus lefties with only 29 vision. Now, I think this was a very fair trade-off for having those 399 overalls. I didn't realize they were 99 overalls when I was creating them, but I think that's a fair trade-off. Now here we have Cassidy Benfield. Now she has 77 reaction with 81 arm strength, 78 fielding, with 81 contact versus righties, 79 contact versus lefties, and she has absolutely no power. She can't hit it out of the park. We'll be lucky if she hits 2 home runs a season. But from the looks of it, it looks like she will be getting on base, and that's always a good thing. So there's our lineup. All right, so our pitching rotation is still the same as the New York Mets themselves. We've got Jake DeGrom, Noah Syndergaard, Zach Wheeler, Steven Matz, and Jason Vargas. And then our bullpen, we're a little low on our bullpen, actually. But we have Seth Lugo, Justin Wilson, Paul Sewald, Robert Gelsman, Harris Familia, Luis Albin, and Edwin Diaz, who is obviously our closing pitcher, and he is a great closing pitcher to build around. So we have 2 great pitchers here, right? We have 2 great starting pitchers, and we have a great closing pitcher, as well as a great relief pitcher. So this team actually is not bad. We should be able to compete, and I'm looking really forward to this series. All right, well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I just wanted to introduce this team to you guys, and I wanted you guys to see it, see the roster, see the changes we made, and just get used to the team, introduce the series like I said. So we'll be back tomorrow with another video here in this Twisted New York Mets series. And I'll catch you guys on the flippity flip.